It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Falcons, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams we've got, Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want, both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find themselves a whole lot closer to it.
Out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Penix to the air to start us off. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Penix facing a third and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. That's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Williams. That's complete to Kmet on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks and that money sign.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix looking to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. More slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Penix here from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throw reeled in by London. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action, here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Penix on 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, you got a first down here. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he gets taken down immediately, right at the line of scrimmage. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Penix now to throw. Touchdown, Atlanta! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackled by Rook Orororo. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Got a man, Robinson has it.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's good for the Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Penix. On target to Jackson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They go play action. Here's Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Williams set to pass. Hits him on the out route. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Toss play, Swift. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
It takes every piece of the symphony working in concert right there. When you run a draw on 3rd and long, everybody's got to do their job. The problem, they didn't, and this defense responded.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix. Pitts brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, it's London. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 39-yard line.
Penix looking to pass. That one's complete to London. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Good for the Falcons.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying with Robinson. Broke through the tackles. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. To the air with Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Sending the tight end in motion left. Throwing now off play action. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Avoid some trouble there. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
That's incomplete left side. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Williams to throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he goes out a little short of the 40. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw, Williams. Down to the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll send you. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First down. Here's Swift. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. Third down coming. Williams from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's a design boot. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Play action. Here's Penix. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Running back, motioning right. And again, it's Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They send a tight end in motion. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Escapes the pocket. Gets out of trouble. He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Running back sent in motion.
At the 28-yard line.
Finds his target, Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time but he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Going run again with Swift. He finds space for a few yards that time. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams to throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. On 1st down, here's Penix. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix here from the gun. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. It's an option to the left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
It's now third and goal.
Here's Penix. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Bears about set for their next possession. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First down throw by Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Third and just 2 to go. Design bootleg here. Cut out left. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And the Bears first down.
A give right side for Swift. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for Robinson. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Penix now to throw. Pitts brings it in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
They send the tight end in motion. Penix now on 1st down. On target to Jackson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A handoff for Robinson running right. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's Penix to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12 in the 4th. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it. It's caught. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Williams to throw on first. Komet brings it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 47. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bears 14 points back. Working from the gun, Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Here he is to throw. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2. They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Robinson on the inside give. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Robinson. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They'll run here from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted! And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game! Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see